Good morning, Nate here with the Volunteer Tech Vlog on Live Sound 101 YouTube channel, and today is the Yamaha TF5 Installation Day. It is time, and it is 6:15 a.m. It's also daylight savings, so it feels like it's 5:15 a.m. And I wanted to read through some of these comments here on my last video that came in about prepping for the installation. And this is really going to be low quality. This is going to be awesome. Can I even focus in? I can't even focus in on that. I don't even know why I'm doing this. Thought it'd be a quick, easy way to run through some of this stuff. From Adriana Ramirez. Let's see here. What does Adriana say? Does Alamo charge more at their location? Oh. Okay, yeah, we can skip that one. See, this is the problem when you do videos about rental car tips, is now I have a bunch of people commenting about rental cars, and I don't really care about rental cars. I just wanted to add my 2 cents about rental cars at the time, and now I care about live sound, not so much rental cars. But when you have to do a rental car, I always pick Alamo. Other than that, I'm not going to really be able to answer any technical questions about which insurance you should get and all that. I honestly don't know. Let's see. Rubbertarian 1959. Get to the point of the vlog. Yep, sometimes it takes me a while to get out my thoughts. Papa Benai? Great video. I'm thinking about getting a TF5, and this was great information for me. Okay. Oh, that was on the Yamaha TF5 First Impressions video. Another one from Papa Benai. Someone's review about TF5. The only thing is good, that sound quality, but software is very bad. Freezes randomly in the middle of show. Sometimes is very slow responding. I press a button and wait 5 seconds until it selects. If you record live using onboard recording, don't expect it to start recording right away. Wow. Okay, so apparently somebody had a very negative review about the Yamaha TF5. Whoa, it goes on to say, expand here. Don't expect it to start recording right away. You press the button. After you press the start button, it will think about 3 to 5 seconds before it actually start recording. Also, USB cannot be used as insert for plugins running on the computer. I wasted money when I bought it. So this is a quote from somebody else, and then Papa Benai is saying, I want to find out from you if this is true. Well, after about 4 weeks from today, today's March 12th. So in about, probably in the next 4 weeks, I'll be able to tell you my opinions on the Yamaha TF5 after actually using it and using all the different features here. But the fact that it takes 5 seconds to start recording, I don't care about that. I mean, we're never in a situation at the church where we want to hit recording and we don't have like a 5-second buffer. I mean, at the beginning of the service, you usually like to hit record like right around 8 a.m. regardless of whether they start on time or late or whatever. Just, it's not like we got a limited amount of tape, so the fact that there's a little delay, it's good to know that, but I don't think that's a deal breaker. Let's see, plugins. As far as using USB for plugins, that's just not how that USB port is set up. It's a USB port I think dedicated for recording. I don't think it's a plugin, a way you can use plugins. I think plugins these days, you got to have special applications that verify the plugins. Like if you use a Waves plugin, you got to have a computer running Waves software to validate that you actually purchased the plugin on a separate computer. So I don't think you could just do that on most, I don't think you're going to be able to do that on most consoles anyway. I'm sure there's a point in time where you could do that, but nowadays, in 2017, I don't think that's going to be possible. All right, from Emmanuel Baptist Church. Emmanuel, thanks you, Nate, for all your expertise and service. Aww. Thanks, Josh. Thank you. No, thank you for all your expertise and service. Because Josh is the one really heading up this install. Let's see. Delay from another one from Emmanuel. Delay is only available on matrix mixes for the TF5. So this is an interesting one. So I was under the impression, based on Josh's research, that we couldn't do delay at all. And it sounds like we can do delay, but only on the matrix mixes. So I guess my question would be, why can't we use the matrix mixes as our main outs, as our master bus mixes there, and then come out? I think it's maybe a software thing. Maybe you have to assign stereo left and right to a matrix, and then send that matrix to a physical output, and then you can get delay. Don't know. That would be my question, is why can't, if delay is available on the matrices, I guess the question is why aren't we utilizing them? So we'll look into that later today. Next question, comment from EBC. There is an inverse relationship between planning and stress. Yes, the more planning you do, the less stressed out you'll be. This is from S. Ewing 1243. I'm glad you haven't turned into a Yamaha fanboy. They're almost as bad as the Behringer fanboys. Yeah, I should do a whole video on fanboyism. I'm not going to be a fanboy about any one product, because there's flaws in any one product depending on the application. So I don't think there's a one-size-fits-all, especially for digital boards. Agreed. And no, I will not be recommending Yamaha to everybody under the sun, because it might not be the best solution for everybody under the sun. Another one from S. Ewing. I used to know OAP's chief engineer. Can't remember his name. He was a good old Georgia boy. Good old Georgia boy. Yeah, actually, I think I had an email exchange with the same guy you're talking about, because I was curious as to what crossover and DSP he recommended to pair with the OAP, if there was one. And he did not recommend a specific DSP. He just said he recommended the what was it? I got a whole email from him with a bunch of great information, which I should probably look up before today. But he recommended a certain type of crossover. I think it was the butter. No. Anyway, I can't remember. I don't even want to say because I can't remember. But yeah, cool. So S. Ewing, you know him too. You've heard of OAP. You're like one of the few people that I've talked to that's like, oh yeah, OAP. I know those guys. Another one from S. Ewing. Is the Yamaha Dante capable? Is your drive rack Dante capable? I see DBX as a Dante drive rack system. So Yamaha is Dante capable. We bought the Dante card. We do have an external 1608 or 1606 or whatever it is, and essentially a stage box expansion. So we did buy that. We are using Dante. Unfortunately, the drive rack we bought was from few years back now, so that drive rack, well, geez, that's a great question. I don't believe the drive rack. I think the drive rack that we have, the drive rack PA260, I'm pretty sure it is not Dante capable, because it came out, as far as I can recall, we've had this thing since before Dante existed, but never hurts to double check that. I think it does support some sort of Ethernet connection, but it might have an RJ45 on the back of it, but if I recall correctly, it's not a Dante. But great question. Next one from S. Ewing. That darn Truman's Triangle always gets in the way. Oh, project management. Oh, geez, I better go see what he's talking about here. Truman's Triangle. I don't know if I know that one. Now you have to train your volunteers to do twist lock. Okay, so that was the last comment from S. Ewing. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, so scope, cost, and schedule. Truman's Triangle. Yeah, this is from Wikipedia there. Yep, 100%. 100%. So, anyway, figured I'd kick off the day with a little video here about prepping. So I'm going to be adding more clips to this video project as we go. Stay tuned to see how the TF5 Yamaha installation goes. There she is. Wait, is it a he or a she, Josh?
He.
What have we named the Yamaha TF5?
I,
Jabba?
everything has a Star Wars theme, so...
Jabba the Yamaha?
I picked Cassian from the new Star Wars movie, and the iPad, which goes along with this, is K2SO.
Oh, okay. Cassian and K2SO.
Yeah.
Rolls off the tongue.
Yes.
Nice.
And K2SO was an evil computer turned for good, so... The iPad is the only iOS device that is in the whole system. I thought Rich Grafton would appreciate that.
Ah, the only Apple device in the whole system.
And K2SO was this evil thing that got turned to the good side.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Awesome. That's great. I like the symbolism. Nobody will get that except for you and I and anybody who watches this YouTube video. So this is the vlog of the Yamaha update. We've got our racks stripped down pretty well. And we got pretty much everything gutted. We got the board here. It's ready to be patched in. And we got our soldering guru.
Cable is modified, ready to go.
Cable's all set? You're all done?
All set.
All right, let's go take a look here. What you got going on? There's a couple interconnects for you.
Yeah. Make sure you plug the right one in.
You lined them all up so 1 goes to 1 and 2 goes to 2 for us, right?
Yeah.
So this was the deal where we needed a 16-channel snake with 12 sends and 4 returns, but we could not find one available for purchase on a week's notice. So we bought this from Elite Core Audio. We had our in-house soldering guru modify it. All right.
Male to female. One to the other. 4 channels, all ready to go.
Perfect. Looks like we're pretty close to the point where we can plug that bad boy in. I think I heard you doing a continuity test a minute ago.
It was beeping.
It was beeping? Okay. So we know it's beeping. That's good. All right. Let's continue working. All right. Get the snake all patched in there. Still a work in progress here. And the rack is real messy right now. Really messy. This is midway through the install here. We got everything hanging down. We gotta clean this all up, get everything dressed down nice and neat. So it's starting to come together though. Wireless access point, the phone just sitting there right now. Yep, we got some work to do. But we got a good chunk of it all done. This rack is like pretty much empty. So all the IT stuff is gonna end up going, I think, up here. Networking, routing, Ethernet type stuff, power sequencer, a couple of computers in this rack, and oof, wow, haven't had a mixer, haven't had a oh, excuse me, this chair is really noisy. Oh, I gotta get this chair fixed. It's like the worst when you're sitting down, you're like, all right. Yeah, we gotta do something about this noisy chair. But man, yeah, I haven't seen a console up here in like 4 or 5 years. I've been doing software audio consoles, so this is crazy. Oh, faders, I forgot what they felt like. We're doing not only this, but we're gonna have see if you can focus in on that. We're gonna have our in-ear monitors, 4 channels in-ears. Hopefully get people used to that. Cut down on some of the spillover noise. But yeah, this place is all tore up. Alright. It's time to go home. Round 1, Yamaha TF5. I'm done. I'm tagging out. I'm gonna go home, have dinner, see my family. Josh is probably gonna stay here for a couple more hours. Hopefully not till 2 in the morning. That would be bad. Oh yeah, got our signal flows and our checklist up there on the board. Actually, I'm gonna go through that checklist, see what we gotta do.